to be able to, as you talk to the people in the community, to say, this is ours, and we're going to monitor what happens, and we're going to discuss the result and see how we can learn from it, so that they know that it's not just a one-time launch, but it's a launch that's going to be a learning.
What we haven't spoken to yet is moving them into change agents in the community, which is the next evolution. So let's be thinking about those pieces, because it's I empower myself, and then I empower my family, and then I help empower my community. Those are the 3 steps.
To be invited, and then now we share this vision with all of them. You think that my husband will also speak during the launching to keep the mind of the men at rest.
I can persuade in South Africa, we're going to go for this.
Yes.
And then we are going to do this.
This entire human race, the potential of Imagine, this entire human race that is so at the brink, on the edge of its own sense of self-destruction, its own sense of limited belief, all of that could shift just like that. All it takes is a deep understanding, a deep sense of well-being, and choosing it and embracing those around you and saying, come, let us together make this world a world of light.
When people ask me what exactly is empowerment, I say empowerment is a pathway to interior awareness, to deeper, fuller self-understanding that allows a woman to create and sustain positive behavior change. We're calling this human agency. And we found that this human agency is the missing pie slice in the international development field.
So when I heard that this program is called Imagine, it resonated immediately, because to be able to actualize something, first you have to imagine it. And now this imagination, you can imagine, is coming from all corners of the globe.
Afghanistan, the most disenfranchised place for women on our planet, we have been amazed with the 5,000 women who've gone through this process, just how receptive and open they are. It showed us that almost anything is possible if you can bring this work there. We're kind of John Lennon, real time, trying to actually make something happen that hasn't happened before.
Imagine is imagining the capacity for dignity, for hope, for voice, for power given to women who might not have that now because they've been scarred by deep trauma, by war, by rape, by destructive societal patterns. And this human agency gives them back their voice, their capacity to choose the beliefs that will help their families and their marriages and their communities. So that's what I meant.
We teach her how to build visions and dreams and how to realize those visions and dreams. We teach her to be a leader. And over time, as she uses the tools, she's different. She becomes empowered. She heals from rape or the trauma of war. She gets a job. She goes back to school. She leaves a destructive marriage. Or if she's in a good marriage, she teaches her husband the tools. And then she teaches her children the tools. And because we've taught her to spread the tools and to train as many people as possible, soon she's taught many, many hundreds of women in her community.
After our time in January, I became so confused. On my way back home, I kept on asking myself, is this the kind of thing that my people need? Will this satisfy their needs? I called my husband. I shared a little bit of what I was bringing from the empowerment with him. And he was so excited. I said, told my children, I have, together with my little sister that has been with me for long, they are 4. I called them and I shared with them. And they said, Mommy, we are excited. We want to know more. I said, okay. And after the first workshop, these people went haywire. They started announcing the workshop to everybody. Come and see. Busayo has brought something wonderful for us from US. You need to see it. You need to hear it. And trouble began because so many people now came around that I couldn't even cope with them. There were tremendous changes in the life of the participants. One said, a man, this workshop is super for us Nigerian women. It will help us to develop good dreams, which will reduce our frustration and violence against our wives. And another participant, a woman, exclaimed, wow, Busayo, you have brought a good thing to us. I know now that there are so much good potentials in me that I need to discover and make good use of. In fact, I'm now at peace with myself.